Okay, so in this recording, we're going to look at some more advanced simultaneous equations. So I would advise you to maybe look at the basic ones first. Okay, so these ones, we're going to look at what happens when we've got a different amount of y's. So we want to make the y's the same before we start eliminating anything. So what's the lowest common multiple of 7 and 2? So the smallest number in the 7 times table and the 2 times table is 14. What do you times this 7 by to get 14? It's 2. So we're going to times all of the top by 2. What do you times this 2 by to get 14? It's 7. So we're going to times all the bottom by 7. So 6x add 14y equals 38. So I've multiplied the entire top equation by 2. 28x add 14y and 18 times 7 is 126. Then you need to make the decision, do I add these equations or do I subtract them? Well, they're both a plus, so I'm going to subtract them. 6x take away 28x minus 22x. 14y take away 14y is just 0. 38 take away 126 is minus 188. Now, we need to make x subjects. I'm going to divide both sides by minus 22. Minus 22 divided by minus 22 is 1x. Minus 188 divided by minus 22 is... Oh, hang on, that's not... Sorry. That should be minus 88 there, shouldn't it? Minus 88 divided by minus 22 gives you 4. So x is 4. So now we've got our x. We need to go back and find the y. I'm going to substitute it back in this top equation. So you know 3x add 7y is 19. X is 4, so I'm going to put that into here. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 7y is 19. So we need to solve this equation now. So we're going to take 12 off both sides. To get 7y equals 7. And then we're going to divide both sides by 7 to get y is 1. Okay. So x is 4, y is 1. So we're going to look at this next one. So again, we need to make our y's the same. Lowest common multiple of 2 and 5 is 10. I'm going to times the top. I want to make that into 10. So I'm going to times the top by 5. I'm going to make that into 10. So I need to times the bottom by 2. Times the top by 5. 25x minus 10y equals 55. Times the bottom by 2. 6x add 10y equals 38. So now you need to decide you're going to add or subtract your equations. Right, this time, because this is the only time when you get an add, when the signs are different. If it's a plus and a minus, we're going to add them. 31x minus 10, add 10, 0, eliminates, disappears. 55 add 38, 93. Divide both sides by 31, x is 3. Now we've got x, we need to find y. I would choose this bottom equation because it's got a plus here. 3x add 5y equals 19. I'm going to put that into there. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 plus 5y is 19. Then we need to take 9 off both sides. 5y is 10. Divide both sides by 5. Y is 2. Okay, we're going to look at this one. Now, some people might use their common multiple as 24. Some people might use it as 12. Some people just get into the habit of thinking, well, I'm going to times this by this bottom number. And I'm going to times this equation by that number. If you use 12 instead of 24, that's fine. I'm just going to use 24. Times the top by 4. 20x minus 24y equals 112. on the bottom by 6. 24x minus 24y equals 144. Now, remember, this is the only time we add our equations. For it to eliminate here, we need to subtract. 20 take away 24 is minus 4x. Minus 24 minus 24 is 0. They disappear. 112 minus 144 is minus 32. Divide both sides by minus 4, so x is 8. Could be careful when you substitute it back in here. So we know 5x minus 6y equals 28. I'm going to sub in this value into there. 5 times 8, 40. So you need to be thinking about how you're going to solve this. Well, the first thing I need to do is take off 40 off both sides. So take 40 off there, it disappears. Don't forget that's a minus 6. That's minus needs to stay with it. Take 40 off of there, we get minus 12. Divide both sides by minus 6, y is 2. Y is 2, x is 8. Right, can you have a go at these 6, please? And I'll go through them after. You put me on pause and unpause when you finish. Okay, so times 3 times 2. I'm just going to get rid of these here so I've got enough space for working out. 6x, add 6y, 42. 10x minus 6y, 38. Signs are different. It's a plus and minus, so I need to add. So you should have got x as 5. Now let's substitute it back in to find y. I'm going to choose the top one. X is 5, 2 times 5 is 10. I'm going to subtract 10 from both sides. Divide both sides by 2. X is 5, y is 2. Times by 2. Times by 3. Times in that by this number. Times in all of that by that number. I did say 3, didn't I? Sorry, 3. Did I say 3? I meant to say 3. Times top by 2, bottom by 3. 4x, add 6y, equals 2. 21x plus 6y minus 66. Right, you've got to be careful when you're dealing with this now. This is quite a difficult question here. What we're going to do, we're going to subtract the equations because the signs are the same. 4 minus 21 is minus 17x. Y's disappear, right? You've got to be careful here. It's 2. Take away minus 66. If you type that into your calculator, 2 take away minus 66 is 68. And then you're dividing both sides by minus 17. Ooh, well done if you got this right. This is a tough one here. You get x is minus 4. Right, I'm putting x equals minus 4 in this. 2 times minus 4 is minus 8. How do I solve this equation? The opposite of minus in 8 is adding 8. So I'm going to add 8 to both sides. If I add 8 to this, I get 9. I divide both sides by 3, and I get y is 3. Well done if you got that one right. Super tricky one. Okay, this one. Times the top by 4, times the bottom by 3. You're going to subtract, signs are the same, we're going to subtract them. Okay, so you should have got x is 2 for this one. And I'm gonna substitute mine back into the top one. X is 2, 5 times 2 is 10. Take 10 off both sides. 3y is 12. Divide both sides by 3. Y is 4. You've got 3 more to have a look at. I'm just going to snip these over here so I can start answering them. Okay, so the top one times the top by 4 and the bottom by 3. So you've got 20x minus 12y equals 72. Times the bottom by 3. You've got 6x plus 12y, 162. The signs are different. It's a minus and a plus, so we need to add them. Divide both sides by 26. X is 9. I'm going to use my bottom equation to find y. X is 9. 2 times 9 is 18. I'm going to subtract 18 off both sides. Divide both sides by 4. So x is 9, y is 9. Next one. Times by 3, times by 4. Okay, now, what are you going to do with these? Are we going to add or subtract? Signs are the same, so we subtract. Remember, it's only an add if it's a plus and a minus. Oh, that should be an x, 20x there, shouldn't it? Sorry, so 6x minus 28. X is minus 14x. Your y's disappear. 12 take away 96 is minus 84. Divide both sides by minus 14. We get x is 6. Careful, you've got to be really careful when you're substituting this back in now. X is 4, right? I'm going to sub that into there. 2 times 6 is 12. How do we solve this equation? We take 12 off both sides, ensuring we leave that as a minus 4y. Then we divide both sides by minus 4. Minus 8 divided by minus 4 is 2. X is 6, y is 2. Times by 3, times by 4. 12x minus 12y is 24. Times in the bottom by 4. 20x minus 12y equals 72. I'm going to subtract them. 12 take away 20 minus 8x. They disappear. 24 minus 72 minus 48. I'm going to divide both sides by minus 8 to get x is 6. Sub it back into the top one to get our y value. X is 6, put it in there. 24 minus 4y equals 8. Subtract 24 off both sides. Minus 4y, 8 take away 24 is minus 16. Divide both sides by minus 16. No, divide both sides by minus 4. Y is 4. Okay, this is a very difficult topic, so well done if you got these right. Okay, thank you.